Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Another blind battle beers. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've just never had what's the word? Not the patience. What is the fucking word? Like where you can't help yourself and you drink all your beer. Holy smokes. What is the word I'm thinking of? Whatever. I've never had that to be able to age Celebration. So we are going to do a blind battle beers, which should be fairly easy, I would think. Who knows? Between a 1 year age can of Celebration and fresh Celebration. So 2024 vintage and 2025 vintage. We reviewed 2025 a couple weeks ago at this point when this video uploads. I love this beer every year, and I always talk about how I buy cases of it and I drink it throughout the winter. So I drink it in October, November, December, New Year's, and then into January, and I'm usually done by January. I've never had a year-old Celebration, so it's going to be a first for me. First time you, first time me. Let's do this. I think Joe, my man Joe, over at the Beer Patrol did this one time. I think he did it, but I can't remember. I'm almost positive he did this. I've seen someone do this, so I'm not like the fucking first person who's doing this, but I've always wanted to do it, so there you go. I will say, whichever beer is the year one, there's times where I've opened, beers that have sat for a little while, especially like stouts and not stout. Yeah, stouts. No, not stouts. What kind of beers am I talking about? Barley wines. And they're like chunky. There's floaties. I've had Bigfoots that have floaties in them. Neither one of these has floaties in it. So they're both crystal clear. They are that awesome, just amber color. But whichever one this one is had a fairly big head, because you can see the glass lacing, unless this one didn't leave any glass lacing. My wife poured these, so did she do a bad job pouring them? Who knows? But they're both even. So as always, we will start with the glass that was closest to me, which is, oh my gosh, what is happening? Fucking amateur hour over here. In fairness, we just drank a triple IPA, so could get messy. God, I love this beer so hard. So immediately, my brain says this is the aged one. Why? Because this is so rich brown bread. There's definite piney, sprucey, floral notes there, but it's so just awesome, like malty goodness. It's so sweet. There's a little hop resin. But yeah, this is mostly just like that awesome brown, like malty bread. Smells good. God, I love this time of year. This one smells not as sweet. Piney, sprucey. I will say the Celebration that's a year in the can has aged awesome. The packaging on this, like it does not, there's no oxidation. It doesn't smell, neither one of these smell old, papery, any of that. This one smells a bit more bright, I would say. These are actually closer than I thought they were going to be, which is wild. So we'll drink the first one. Cheers. That is so good. So I talked about in my Celebration review from this year how intensely bitter and pithy that beer is. This has a bitterness and a pithiness, but it is just like cranked way down. But it's still there. This beer is plenty bitter, but this has to be the aged beer because it's just not crazy digging into my tongue. But there's that piney, sprucey, there's an earthy aspect to this, but all that sweet brown bread is there. I love that part of this beer. This is so drinkable. Holy smokes. I want 30 of these. What's that one video that lady gives that her husband something? He takes a bite of it. He's like, give me 13. Don't tell me what it is. She's like, you don't want to know this? Nope, I don't want to know what it is. I want 13 of those. This is Celebration. This reminds me of the holidays. This reminds me of Christmas time. This reminds me of New Year's. This is so fucking good. Holy smokes. That my brain already says this is the aged one, and it's just so impressive to me how how bitter this still is without being overwhelming or like palate fatiguing. Like it's perfect. The hop forwardness isn't as present. Like it's not as intensely, sprucey, piney, floral. This definitely has a floral aspect to it, but man, maybe aging celebration is the way to go. Let's taste this one. Cheers. Okay, maybe not. Holy shit, that beer is bitter. Oh, it's delicious. Yeah, so this is easy. This is the aged one. This is the fresh one. This one has everything that this one has, but just cranked up to 10. This almost like feels like lemon peel at this point. It is extremely bitter. Just digs into your tongue. It tastes like I'm eating like roses. Like dank roses. There's a dankness to this. It is very bright, very hop forward. This beer is hoppy as fuck. And it's not as sweet. Like this one is like that awesome sweet brown bread. So much more balance in this beer. This beer is like in your face, crazy hoppy. It's so floral. So intense. Holy smokes. This is delicious too. I'm glad I did this. This was fun. I love this beer both ways. I will say, drinking them side by side, the year-aged can of Celebration feels very, it feels much more drinkable. So, if you have the willpower, I knew I would get it. If you have the willpower to age Celebration, I say buy a 6-pack of this year's Celebration because it is so fucking intense, and just throw it in the back of your fridge until next October. And then drink it side by side with next year's release. Who knows if next year's release will be like this one? My goodness, this beer is so intense this year. I don't remember it being this hop forward, this floral, piney, just crazy bitter, so fucking good, sweet, malty. Like I don't remember it being that, like that in your face. When I think of Celebration, I think of this. This is awesome. It's on a whole different level, I feel like, this year. It's just, you can tell the difference between a fresh can of Celebration and an aged can of Celebration, obviously. But I stand by saying that Celebration ages beautifully. Like I said, I don't usually get past January with my Celebration. But I'm going to start, let's start a vertical. I'm just going to start aging Celebration cans. And I'm going to, at one point, do like a 5-year versus 4, 3, 2, 1, and just see how it goes. I'm doing it. I'm going to exercise willpower, and I'm going to do that. So, yeah, this is easy for sure. So these two, we were talking about the can art. They're different this year. This is the new one, right? This is 2025. Yerp. So this is fresh. This is last year. There's no way I'm wrong. It's impossible. That's right. So girl, 2024. Boy, 2025. Like, it's insane. But holy smokes, this beer. My goodness gracious. It is so fucking intense. This is so drinkable. My goodness. So, I mean, I'll always cuvee. This will probably just cut down on like the gnarly, it's not even gnarly, but just like the intensity of the 2025. Holy smokes, that's delicious. That might be better than them on their own. Usually I say cuvées, they're not always better. You're just getting all that sweetness from the 2024 and then all that intense bitterness from the 2025. My gosh, this is the way to go. Do it. Exercise willpower. Next year, do this. Have this. This is what you want right here. This is what we need Celebration to be, this cuvée. So, another blind battle beers in the books. This one was easy. I figured it would be, but it was fun. I'm glad I did it. And I'm stoked on you guys watching. So I will see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.